Pastor Ezekiel Odero has threatened to sue the Inspector General of Police as well as the National Police Service for interfering with his church operations after being released last week. Pastor Ezekiel, through lawyers Danstan, Omari and Ombeta, has argued that the disruption in the church operations this Sunday has resulted in the loss of, get this, 20 million shillings in revenue from tithes, offerings, accommodation, as well as meals that would have been consumed by close to 100,000 churchgoers who were expected to attend sermons. Now, there was a heated argument between police and Pastor Ezekiel's lawyers before being allowed to access the church premises. Let's get more from our very own Nimrod Tabu.
Sunday morning, and hundreds of New Life Prayer Center congregants started gathering outside the church premises. They were here to see and listen to their leader, who had been locked up by police for over a week. But the police were adamant at first. No church service was to take place here today.
Under Article 32 of the Constitution, the government has no role at all to stop any religious function.
Pastor Ezekiel's lawyers, angered by the police action, were breathing fire, demanding that the church doors be opened, while threatening to sue the National Police Service and its boss, Japheth Koome. According to the lawyers, close to 20 million shillings had been lost owing to the police action. The losses, they say, were incurred because the church was unable to collect tithe and offering, amounting to 17 million shillings, while another 2.5 million shillings was incurred because some of the followers would not be able to pay for accommodation and meals while staying within the church premises.
There is a church that is going to go for 45,000 people, but because of pastors' tribulation, we are anticipating over 100,000 people coming to worship.
Yes.
The tithe that will not be collected today, and the souls that will not be healed, and those who will die because pastor cannot, we will hold the government to account.
Tumefika hapa asubuhi na tumemweleza bwana OCPD na yuko hapa nyuma. Wapi karatasi ama oda yoyote ambayo uko nayo mkononi ya kuonyesha kuwa hapa hivi leo hakuna shughuli inaendelea? Yeye mwenyewe anatuuliza wapi yenu ya kufungua, tumwambie hapajafungwa. Hatuwezi kuja kufungua mahali ambapo hapajafungwa.
After a lengthy push and pull, police officers removed the barricades, allowing Pastor Ezekiel and his congregants to proceed to the church premises. And soon, it was time to sing and pray. Many of those who attended the service had traveled from far. Some were bedridden. They were all here to get spiritually nourished, while some were here for healing. Pastor Ezekiel was arrested and locked up on the 27th of April as police probed the links to Paul Mackenzie, whose church and controversial teachings led to the discovery of hundreds of graves in Shakahola in the county of Kilifi. Ezekiel secured his release from police custody by paying a cash bail of 1.5 million shillings. Interior CS Professor Kithure Kindiki ordered the closure of the New Life Prayer Center, pending the closure of investigations, although his lawyers say there is no order closing the church. The fate of investigations into Pastor Ezekiel's case remains unclear after his release on bond. Nimrod Tabu, Citizen TV.